help this company generate on the web, whether it's in social, whether it's on blogs, whether it's in email, that content is now searchable. So we keep showing up even stronger. Even with the announcement this past week of Google and Bing signing the contracts with Twitter, so now that content's even searchable in those search engines, it's huge. So I think that answers two parts of your question, correct?
Yeah.
The third one you were asking about monitoring, I think you asked.
Let's use the term assessment.
Okay.
Monitoring's a little too big brotherish.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're assessing the needs of the customer via the marketplace.
Understand.
And you're addressing those needs. And that's one of the points I was bringing up before. Your finger on the pulse, or your hand on the pulse of the consumer's needs reinforces your brand and customer service.
Completely.
It reinforces it that Olympus is behind their products. They support it, and that's the major part. Anybody can buy a camera. It's not the issue of the camera. You're buying the company. That's really what you're buying. You're buying the brand, you're buying the customer service, you're buying the people behind the product. Because anybody can buy a camera for $10 cheaper. The world today is open source at vast levels in the sense of reverse engineering, in the sense of transistors, in the sense of almost everything. You know, I go back to my days where was it a Firebird or a Camaro? It's okay. Was it a Firebird or a Camaro? The only difference was one said Pontiac and one said Chevrolet. It was the same exact car. So today, with the technology being so similar, a Nikon, an Olympus, or whatever, is almost the same technology. Price points are almost the same. So value added wise, to make that last 5 feet difference in the store, what are you offering? You're offering your company.
Agreed.
And by offering your company, you're offering customer service, support, being there when they need you, not missing the birthday party, which could be tragic, okay? So you're really, the Kodak Moments, which was a great campaign by Kodak. It's a shame they didn't realize that the digital world was here. I actually used a Kodak DCS 200 in 1993 with Nikon lenses, changeable. I could macro shoot. It was an incredible camera, download to my hard drive. Nobody in good God's name knew what I was talking about. I said, no, it's a digital camera. And I was getting the Scooby-Doo look. Oh? No, I said, it's digital. I shoot, no film. It goes to the hard drive, and then I edit in Photoshop. This is 1993 I was doing this. It was a $12,000 camera. Now you can go to Best Buy or whomever and pick them up for $600, $400. And it's not as good, to be honest with you, because the lenses were far superior. But, so you're not buying the camera. You're buying Olympus.
Agreed.
That's truly what you're buying.
Yeah. With that being said, too, a quick example to answer the third part of that question is we noticed that there was a customer of ours talking on Twitter about she was having some kind of problem with her camera. It was something with the focusing. And we as a company, like Pat already said, it's all about service. You don't buy an Olympus, you become a partner with Olympus. So we were able to monitor, we were able to engage with the conversation almost as it was happening real time to offer this woman an assistance on either A, giving you more education on what's wrong with the photography that you're trying to take, B, if there's a problem with the camera, here's exactly what you need to do and we'll get you a new camera ASAP. And all through that, through social media, we were able to do that in a span of 1 hour. That's the world we live in. Not for nothing, that's the world I want to live in. If I have a problem, I want the company to be behind the product that I'm having a situation with. Not just walking around and saying, I don't know, I'm sorry, that's not how we do it.
That was the old days.
Yeah.
That was totally the old days. But what we're going back to is the 3 guys running out from the Texaco station.
Right. Doing the oil, doing the windshield.
That's right. Because we're forced to now, Scott.
Oh, I know that.
We're absolutely forced to. We're forced to step up to the plate and not be the conglomerate.
Right.
Because of competition.
Yep.
Because of worldwide global competition. You can have a box shipped from Amazon in a day and a half, 2 days.
Especially on the web, and I always tell everybody, you know what? Our nearest competition is only 1 click away. They're no longer getting in a car and having to drive 20 miles to another store. No, they're 1 click away.
And watch this holiday season. You are going to see it go through the roof.
It's going to be huge.
You are going to see. Last year was I'm trying to say 56% increase, but that may have been online advertising. Somewhere around the neighborhood of 28 to 32% increase of online shopping for Christmas. I predict this year is going to go over the 50 mark for multiple reasons. First of all, more bargains are online. Secondly, you don't have to spend gas. Third, shipping is free. And you pay by credit.
But fourth, I'm going to throw social in there.
There you go. You have to spend time waiting online. People working multiple jobs.
Swine flu. No swine flu.
No swine flu. Although it's a virus. It's a virus in a sense. Whatever. So that's relative.
Also, you're going to get the product that you order or they have it in stock.
Yeah. You're not going to get upsold. You're not going to run into a 20-year-old kid who is just taking a Christmas job and has no idea about what the product is. So
you have this in stock? I don't know.
And I don't care. I only get paid $12 an hour. I'm not looking. How long can I hide until you go away?
And one of the things we said before, Pat, too, and I'm sorry to keep honing in on social right now. It's
a very hot topic.
All consumed by social right now.
Yeah.
More now than only one other time period in our existence, and that was back during the late 50s and 60s when TV was at the highest point in the household. Almost everybody has a cell phone in their pocket now.
Yeah.
That's where people are starting to leverage the contact point.
Yeah. With touchscreen. With full video.
Again, I can go to, I don't have to go anywhere. I can sit in my living room, go to Amazon, contemplate a product that I want to buy, see a 4-star rating, which now we live by 4-star ratings. That tells me that's good enough for me because, somebody already told me that product is exactly what I want. I can click one button on my phone and I have it.
My smart-ass son said to me last night, he put up his own blog spot from his phone in 15 minutes. Okay? And Dad, why is it taking you so long with WordPress? I'm exhausted, number one. Number two, you slept all day. But he actually went to Google on his phone, his BlackBerry, put in his password, did what he wanted, selected his theme, uploaded it, and uploaded his song directly through his BlackBerry while he was hanging out on the couch.
Awesome.
I mean, he's my child, of course, so that's going to happen. But of course he says, I hate computers, Dad, because Dad works with them. But it's a changing time. It's a dramatically changing time.
It's an exciting time for designers.
Come down. Never mind. Yeah, it is. I like to think so. I got to remember this is recorded. I like to think that's why Adam was here tonight to cut out some of my faux pas. I'm honest. Can't help it. I think it is an exciting time for design because, Scott, we need to redefine clearly the word design. Design is not kerning, although it's an important part.
Right.
Design is problem, solution.
Correct.
That's it. What is your problem? Be it marketing, visual, what is your problem? I have arsenals, I have tools, I need to solve that problem. Whatever means, Malcolm X, by whatever means necessary. I have to solve that problem. And that's truly what a designer is. Yep. And a developer is someone who knows the technology, listens to the designer, if you can find a developer who listens to the designer, and says, okay, I have a solution to that problem, and I'm going to